So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game yet to kick off. The excitement
match.
already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, this lad, Dominic Szoboszlai, is someone I'm going to keep an eye on here. I like the fact that he's one of the cleanest strikers of the ball, which really shows in both his passing and his attempts at goal. And I can see him drifting in and out, receiving the ball, driving forward into those half spaces and looking to deliver the key pass or get one away himself.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And he's there to belt it away. Tries to play it through. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. He can get that clear. Cucurella is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And it's Pirlo. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
First quarter of an hour gone. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Couldn't squeeze it through. Has a look and plays it forward. Palmer.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
And that has earned just about within shooting range. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Palmer. And here's Kane. Now it's Villa. He might be in here. David Villa! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work? Good chance here! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Villa. Has a shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Now it's Villa. Vermin.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the...
Great chance! Mbappe looking sharp there. Van Dijk. Pass somewhat off target.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Villa. That's been cut out, well played. And the first half is done. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
And we come to you now
And
with
a
a
grossing
quick
half,
request for
but we're
support
still where we
for our
started,
charity fund,
0-0.
Chance in Football. Substitution on the field. Number 13, Szoboszlai.
And we're off again.
India
14.
clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Oh, he's taken it. Defending of the desperate variety. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Pirlo. Now it's Kane. And Jamal. Good take, and is he in? Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Villa really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
India with the corner, they're first. And it's hoisted clear. Can he finish? Oh, he's hit the bar!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Alexander-Arnold. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Van Dijk gets it away. Oh, they could break here. And he cuts out the supply. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
India are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
That is a great pick out. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Villa. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. That has not gone well.
Substitution on the field. Number 16, Fermin. Coming on the field is
And it's
number
Chouameni.
11.
That's a good ball. He's had a shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Armour is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Cucurella. Rijkaard. Great vision. Alexander-Arnold gets a foot in here. Pirlo. Jamal looking to get on the end of this.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Can he get on the end of this? Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Substitution on the field. Number 24, Cucurella. Coming on to replace him is number 2, Eduardo Camavinga.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Vinicius Junior has it in a wide position, and he thumps it clear. Nicely shaped ball.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
He's a sharp little ball here, and he's being shifted off it. Always onto this.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Alexander-Arnold threads one in, and he's picked it up out wide.
Added minutes has been indicated.
And the ball is out of play.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Knocks it into space. Gakpo looking to run onto it. Well, that pass isn't the best. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here. David Villa, with 200 games under his belt now, the standout name from both lineups. Don't you reckon, Jim?
Yeah, he's the mainstay in this team, Peter, and his value can never be underestimated. One of the first names on the team sheet, a priceless asset.
Bellingham plays it in. Van Dijk getting this one clear. There will be a throw-in. Ball driven towards the far post. And we have our very first corner. Want to be quick to recover this. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And it's Rijkaard. And now they can clear their lines. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now this could be a chance. De Bruyne gets across to intercept that. Ronaldinho. He's got away. Oh, this is a terrific run. Marquinhos defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Palmer. He's had a shot! And that would have been some goal.
And you can see how the direct approach can work really well. Get yourself on the ball and give it a try.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's there to retrieve it. Ronaldinho. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And here's Forlan. Spread it left. Raul. And that's aimed in. Diving header! Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Hakimi gets over and intercepts. And it's Kane. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
De Bruyne.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And it's claimed by the keeper. 5 minutes till the break. Yamal. Raul. Ball's gone out of play.
There will be
Raul plays it in.
time.
And that's the keeper's ball. And that'll be the last act of the first half. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
India would seem to still be getting over the OG. It was an honest mistake, and they've got to move on.
The road outside the stadium. Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain. Number 10, Diego Forlan. Number
So off we go
19,
once more.
Ronaldinho.
India
Number
really
9,
need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two,
Number
Peter.
17,
Just looked a step too slow on
Coming
everything.
on the field, number 11,
Chouameni.
Erling Haaland.
Now it's
Number
Palmer.
6,
And here's Kane.
Number
De
24,
Bruyne.
Lucas Moura. Number 5.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but
Messi.
the execution was lacking. The ball's gone astray. And he welcomes it in. And he shoots! Really well taken goal. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Erling Haaland.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in the...
Chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Haaland was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Hakimi. Oh, that's clever. And that is out of play. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Rijkaard. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Villa, now it's Yamal, now it's Villa. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now that looks a decent ball.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Might be danger here. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Yamal.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Yamal. Yamal's cross. And it's Pirlo. Paris Saint-Germain can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
That's a little off target. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Shoots! It's in! And on this day, when he celebrates his 200th appearance, a memorable moment. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Villa really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the pass is intercepted. That pass isn't the best. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Good take, and it's... Oh, shooting chance! He's delivered all right! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh no, what has happened here? He has found the way through, and he's well positioned here. Oh, there's a probing ball. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that... Oh no, this does not look good. Rodri. Threads one in. Corinthians looking to pass their way through. Mbappe!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Corinthians grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and
that's rather hopeful. Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Rodri. Now Saliba. Pressing high and with purpose. Nicely weighted ball. Mbappe. Palmer, and it's Pirlo. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's Drogba! He's got a goal! And again they hit the front. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
And yes, it's him again. India get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now that's well seen too. Now it's Villa. Now it's Yamal.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Rodri. No way through. And that'll be the final action of the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part.
Hello, attendees.
Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
India are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And we are back on the way. Nice looking ball. Mbappe. Now it's Bale. Pinches it off him. Now it's Villa. Corinthians can't breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now it's Bale. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe. Oh, good-looking ball. And he's there to clear it.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he can clear it away. Well, they've got it again. Kukçu is always looking to break lines. Fallen! It's bounced back off the post. Oh, taken with style. They've done it again. It is incredible.
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
Kukçu at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Raul. He's a sharp little ball here. Alexander-Arnold. Now this could be a chance. And here's Drogba. David Villa. Now it's Yamal. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Beraldo. Rodri. Now Mbappe. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Van Dijk with the foul. Kukçu. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous. Takes a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Yamal.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Looking for the run. Palmer. And this is It's Drogba! And there goes the final whistle. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Drogba claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Immediately.
Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim? So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to
The
today's
excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. And he was quick to react. And he's managed to get rid. Can he get it through? He steps in, and that's the end of that. Played out to the right. And that's really well manoeuvred. Looking for options for movement. Oh, just skips past his man.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, he's determined.
And the shot! And he's done it! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found a pocket.
India are in front now, the game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Cleared without complication. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Tries to get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, they can break here. Oh, it's Pirlo. Oh, he's found support out wide. Cannavaro tries to clear. India have got it back and they'll have another go. Madrid look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back...
David Villa! Goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
India are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal...
Oh, shooting chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
That is what takes a shot! Sticks it away! Oh, that's not going to count, and we go again.
Yeah, the referee hadn't spotted his assistant's raised flag. He has now, so he's ruled the goal out for offside.
Disappointment and relief on either side, nothing doing. And there's the end of the first half. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
It's an eye-catching scoreline. but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
India have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead. Tries a shot! Aimed beyond the defence. And no, that was never going to make it. Marquinhos makes the interception. Decent progress down the left. Pirlo does have his name on the score sheet, of course. India are simply cruising along with this 3-goal lead. And that was very necessary. Davids did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Nicely shaped ball. Can he latch on to this? Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Belletti. David Villa is onto this. Pirlo. Now it's Villa. Now it's Villa. And he's got the beating of his man. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Now it's Yamal. Costa Curta with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Fernando Torres. Number 14, Royce. Coming on the field, number 20, Van Basten. Number 22, Hirotoshi Nakata.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. And that is high.
Ah, look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
And that's another good win of the ball. Now it's Haaland. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. And this is Batistuta.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Madrid have reclaimed it. Now then, and a chance! It's in! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So is this the start of a comeback? Belletti. Out to the right. Matheus Cunha. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Pirlo. And that's that. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
भाई जितने नए हैं भाई लाइक कर दो स्ट्रीम को प्लीज। अगर किसी को रूम खेलना है तो बताओ। ब्रो अगर स्ट्रीम पे लाइव देख रहे हो तो लाइक कर दो ब्रो। भाई लाइक सब्सक्राइब कर दो सब लोग जो भी देख रहे हो।
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this guy's son really is a manager's dream. A second striker, poacher and a winger, all in one. And don't forget, great off both feet. You just don't get that sort of tactical versatility in players playing up front. Such a rare talent.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, a real chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! Well, there was to be no other outcome.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
लाइक और सब्सक्राइब कर दो।
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Kane. Knocks it into space. Shot could be on. Del Piero. Now it's Batistuta. Van Dijk. And it's Palmer. That is ended up in no man's land. He's on it, can he get away? Kane! Oh, crossbar! Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? India are trailing against the run of play. Played out to the left flank. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Palmer. Now it's Villa. He's in plenty of space here. That's a decent clearance. Baresi with the clearance. Now it's Villa. He's gone for goal! And for a moment, time stood still.
वो सब्सक्राइब कर दोगे कि नहीं?
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Now it's Yamal. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Caceres did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He can get that clear. Oh, good spread. Played back in. And that's a good ball. Could be danger here. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances...
Good chance here! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
David Villa. Great vision. So, what can they make of this? Rijkaard. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Played into space. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Looking to play him in.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. What a throw in.
Bro, like and subscribe कर दो वरना
It's Son Heung-min! Ambitious, but just off target.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
And it's Caceres. Tchouaméni. Taken back almost at once. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
India are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
He chance, surely! He has done it!
मैं स्ट्रीम पे नया हूँ तो like and
Write them
subscribe
off! Back they come! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
अगर मेरे साथ खेलना है तो like subscribe
Substitution for Barcelona, number 21, David
We have
Villa.
got changes here from
Coming on
both
the
sides, in
field
fact.
is number
And
11,
that has added a whole
Owen.
new complexion to the
Substitution.
game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Kukçu. And he's quick to snatch it back. It's gone backwards.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And the finish! And that's a real chance missed.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
And we have our very first corner. And he can clear it away. Knocks it out wide. Pirlo's cross. Tries to get it clear. Wriggles. He's having a go! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Owen. Caceres. And he's intervened well there.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kukçu. Owen. Now it's Son Heung-min. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Batistuta gets flagged offside. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
India can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
you